Sister Spouses. The reason wasn't Meri Brown confided in with Coyote pass? Sister Spouses Season 19 has examined how Meri Brown got the worst part of the deal when Kody Brown was sharing Coyote pass. Fundamentally, it was a major wellspring of conflict that she could never have specific plots. At the point when Christine Earthy-colored Woolly sold her piece, Meri had a lot more modest lawful case to the land. What was the explanation? Janelle, Christine, Robin, and Kody Brown have little to no faith in Meri with Coyote pass? Sister Spouses talks about precarious circumstances. During Sister Spouses Season 19, the lawful separation among Kody and Meri Brown was a major conversation. For example, it drew out that Christine Earthy-colored Woolly accepted Robin had been plotting a takeover for quite a long time. Moreover, it showed Janelle Earthy-colored's disarray with Meri leaving the legitimate spouse position. As a matter of fact, Janelle thought Meri was sufficiently reliable to reasonably focus on her, Christine, and Robin in the occasion something happened to Kody. Notwithstanding, she additionally revealed her hand when she didn't know Robin would be as reliable. Yet, fans recall that Meri's part of land with Coyote pass was an irritated subject as a result of the absence of trust from her sister spouses. Without a doubt, Coyote pass was what was happening with many variables, yet Meri didn't precisely get a fair setup in the end. Why wasn't Meri Brown confided in with Coyote pass? In the most recent episode, Kody Brown concedes they all revamp the past. In light of that, was Meri Brown reliable or not? On Reddit, Sister Spouses fans talk about how Meri was reliable in certain issues, yet not with Coyote pass. According to Initial, a client, Meri was confided sufficiently in to be the lawful spouse yet not to have the lake on CP? Then, at that point, they guarantee, another recomposing of history, the family was good with Meri having the legitimate wife title, since they figured she would be fair on the off chance that I am recalling Janelle accurately, yet not good with having the lake access just on her Coyote pass part. Obviously, a lawful title could cause a lot more harm to the family's resources than some of the time not permitting individuals to get to a lake. The characters all appear to change history, yet we should not neglect. Doubt and vulnerability were imbued in these connections, maybe all along. Yet, who can fault them? Another fan makes sense of, these are two altogether different things. She's totally ready for money and impalpable assets being parted equitably among the spouses. With regards to really sharing actual space, generally, she needs her own confidential space. She will share her space based on her conditions, for example by greeting as it were. She is the sort that would undoubtedly not need a lot of shouting kids in her terrace consistently. She's not the sort that can float along with relentless disorder of children all over, in and out, contacting her stuff, on her property. Meri Brown had many principles. In any case, some Sister Spouses fans recollect that Meri Brown didn't believe Christine and Janelle Brown should involve her entry to the house in Lehi, Utah. Except that Meri and Kody's room was close to the passage the children utilized, so that could be an issue with clamor, security, and when she must be working. Taking a gander at photographs of the rear of the house, it wasn't a long way from Janelle's to Christina's. That is a decent clarification. I suspect their misgiving with the lake returns to not allowing Janelle's children to go through her part of the house to get to Christine's in the basement. Her sister spouses lost confidence in her over the long run. Apparently, Sister Spouses brings up that Meri Brown was definitely more reliable as a legitimate wife than Robin was in Christine and Janelle's eyes. Be that as it may, there were trust issues regardless. I think the deficiency of trust originates from the feline fishing and afterward Meri deciding to purchase the B&B. She kind of did it to herself in light of the fact that after the feline she continued to discuss how one day she may very well outfit and leave. The first banner adds, I think this is an extraordinary point. I felt like Janelle was reworking history, and expressed that to disgrace Robin, in ongoing episodes, yet the feline fishing in the middle of between the occasions, so the retelling could really be valid. It's fascinating that anything issues existed on the grounds that Meri, Janelle, and Christine, that both Janelle and Christine realized that Meri would be fair. Meri wasn't cash hungry and was focused on the whole family. So that's what they knew whether something happened to Kody, that Meri would make the best decision by every one of them. Janelle, particularly, was worried about the unique changing when Robin turned into the lawful spouse.
A focal figure in the
She was worried about Kody and Robin heading out toward the distant horizon has been cutting out her own way since her close-to-home alienation from Kody Brown, the patriarch of the plural family. While pressures among Meri and Kody have been factual, Meri as of late stood out as truly newsworthy for tracking down a surprising method for surpassing Kody, and everything occurred on appearance. The customized video informing stage has turned into a worthwhile part-time job for some VIPs, however for this situation, it has likewise transformed into an amazing stage for Meri to state her freedom and associate with fans in manners Kody apparently hasn't dominated. Meri Earthy Colored's appearance achievement. Meri has been a champion presence on appearance, procuring acclaim for her insightful, customized recordings that grandstand her certifiable character and her capacity to cause fans to feel exceptional. Whether it's contribution birthday good tidings, uplifting statements, or just visiting about existence, Meri's realness radiates through. Fans have rushed to take note of her capacity to fit each message to the beneficiary, frequently including ardent counsel or persuasive words that resound profoundly. Her skill for interfacing with fans has converted into critical accomplishment on the stage. Reports show that Meri charges a premium for her appearance recordings, with fans eager to pay so that the open door might be able to hear straightforwardly from her. In examination, Kody's appearance surveys paint a less ideal picture, with many depicting his recordings as dreary or excessively conventional. This unmistakable difference has prompted a story where Meri is seen as the seriously captivating and engaging of the two, procuring her the high ground. How Meri eclipses Kody. Realness versus execution. One of the key reasons Meri has succeeded on appearance is her realness. Fans value that she appears to be veritable and compassionate, qualities that have been eclipsed in the show of sister spouses. Kody, then again, has been condemned for seeming to be performative or disengaged in his appearance recordings. Many fans feel that Kody's messages miss the mark on warmth and individual touch that make Meri's recordings so engaging. Fan association. Meri utilizes her appearance stage to interface with fans on an individual level, frequently drawing from her own encounters to offer guidance or consolation. For instance, she has straightforwardly talked about her excursion of self-disclosure and flexibility, which resounds with fans who respect her solidarity. Kody's methodology, paradoxically, has been portrayed as indifferent, for certain fans blaming him for utilizing the stage only for monetary benefit absent a lot of work to interface. Positive informing. One more region where Meri stands apart is her attention on inspiration. Her recordings frequently incorporate messages of strengthening and trust, which fans track down inspiring. Kody's appearances, in any case, have at times included mysterious or egotistical comments that leave fans scratching their heads. This distinction in tone has cemented Meri's standing as the more appealing and uplifting figure. The monetary effect. Meri's prosperity on appearance isn't just about fan insight, it's likewise about monetary profit. Sources propose that Meri's profit from appearance fundamentally outperform Kody's, a detail that hasn't slipped through the cracks by fans. For somebody like Meri, who has confronted analysis and difficulties inside the relational peculiarity, this monetary freedom is a strong assertion of her independence and versatility. The monetary difference among Meri and Kody's appearance adventures likewise addresses their varying amounts of input and commitment. Fans are bound to spend their cash on an appearance from somebody who places real thought and care into their messages, and Meri has obviously dominated this part of the stage. Fans respond to the appearance rivalry. The differentiation among Meri and Kody's appearance exhibitions has started boundless conversation among sister spouses fans. Here is a testing of the responses. Support for Meri. Meri's recordings are so sincere. You can perceive she really thinks often about her fans and sets aside some margin to make every video exceptional, one fan composed. Kody could gain some things from her. Analysis of Kody. I got an appearance from Kody, and it was the most conventional thing of all time. He scarcely even said my name. In the interim, Meri places her heart into each video, another fan shared. Esteem for Meri's freedom. This simply demonstrates that Meri needn't bother with Kody or any other individual to succeed. She's doing astounding all alone, and I love to see it. Wariness toward Kody. It seems like Kody is simply in it for the cash. There's no enthusiasm or exertion in his recordings. Meri's merit each penny. How this affects Meri and Kody. Meri's prosperity on appearance is a microcosm of the bigger story unfurling inside the earthy-colored family. As Kody's associations with his spouses keep on breaking, Meri's capacity to flourish autonomously features her strength and assurance to cut out her own personality. In numerous ways, her appearance achievement is representative of her more extensive excursion toward strengthening and independence. For Kody, the difference in appearance execution is one more catastrophe for his public picture, which has previously endured a shot because of his apparent partiality toward Robyn and his battles to keep up with congruity inside the family. Fans have long scrutinized Kody for his absence of responsibility and sympathy, and his appearance surveys just support these discernments. The master plan. Meri's appearance win is something other than a success over Kody. It's an impression of her capacity to interface with individuals on a more profound level. This association is something that has been absent from her relationship with Kody for quite a long time, and her prosperity on the stage fills in as a sign of the characteristics that at first charmed her to fans. As Sister Spouses keeps on reporting the continuous show inside the earthy-colored family, Meri's appearance process offers a reviving contrast to the pessimism. It's an account of strength, freedom, and the force of realness, characteristics that fans see as progressively uncommon in the show's ongoing story. End. Meri earthy-colored's prosperity on appearance is a demonstration of her capacity to transcend the difficulties and show of her relational intricacy. By interfacing with fans in a real and genuine manner, she has eclipsed Kody as well as set her status as a dearest figure in the Sister Spouses being a fan. For fans who have watched Meri's process unfurl throughout the long term, her appearance win is a merited triumph, and an update that she's more than fit, the frequently emotionless and polarizing patriarch of the earthy-colored family, separated in tears while examining his relationship with his long-term dearest companion. This startling presentation of weakness has left fans partitioned, with some understanding Kody's feelings and others scrutinizing the earnestness existing apart from everything else. The profound association with his amigo. Kody's closest companion, a figure who has been referenced sparingly all through the series, seems to hold an exceptional spot in his life. This relationship, which originates before a large part of the show encompassing Kody's relationships, addresses an intriguing wellspring of solidness and understanding for the frequently troubled reality star. During the episode, Kody considered the profound bond he imparts to his companion, portraying them as a consistent wellspring of help all through his turbulent excursion as a spouse, father, and individual of note. "I've had minutes where I felt totally alone," Kody admitted, his voice breaking. "In any case, my friend has forever been there, come what may. Through each high and low, they've remained by me." As Kody described recollections of their companionship, including shared encounters and confidential jokes, his feelings became overpowering. In an uncommon snapshot of crudeness, Kody started to cry, offering thanks for having somebody he could rest on genuinely. What incited Kody's breakdown? The close-to-home second was started during a family conversation about devotion and backing, two subjects that have been hostile inside the earthy-colored family. With pressures intense among the spouses and Kody's connection stressed, the discussion went to the significance of having individuals in your day-to-day existence who really care about your prosperity. Kody's companion, who has remained to a great extent out of the public eye, struck a chord to act as an illustration of enduring devotion. "I've lost so a lot, yet I've never lost them," Kody said. The possibility of this getting through fellowship, despite such countless other broke connections, seemed to hit Kody hard, prompting his profound reaction. Fan responses to Kody's weakness. Similarly, as with most things including Kody Brown, fan responses to his close-to-home showcase were blended. Support for Kody. "It was ideal to see Kody show a gentler side for once," one fan remarked. "He's been so protected and cautious of late, so this was an update that he's human as well." Doubt about genuineness. Others were less persuaded, addressing whether the tears were veritable. Kody has an approach to making everything about himself, a watcher commented. Is it true or not that he was truly close to home about his companion, or was this one more endeavor to accumulate compassion? Analysis of earlier way of behaving. A few fans noticed the incongruity of Kody waxing idyllic about reliability while neglecting to exhibit it in his own connections. He discusses unwaveringness like it's overwhelmingly significant, yet shouldn't something be said about the way he's dealt with his spouses, one pundit called attention to. Interest in the companion. The episode additionally left fans inquisitive about the personality of Kody's dearest companion. Many asked why this individual hasn't been highlighted all the more noticeably on the show, conjecturing that they could offer significant experiences into Kody's character and choices. What this second uncovers about Kody. While Kody's personal presentation could have shocked watchers, it likewise offered a brief look into a side of him seldom seen on sister spouses. Known for his definitive disposition and dubious choices, Kody has frequently been reprimanded for his absence of compassion and close-to-home accessibility. That's what nonetheless, this week's second proposes. Underneath the surface, Kody is wrestling with sensations of misfortune and disengagement. The significance of his kinship features a glaring difference to the battles inside his plural relationships. Not at all like his associations with his spouses, which are frequently set apart by struggle and mistaken assumptions, Kody's bond with his dearest companion seems simple and strong. This unique probably fills in as a shelter for Kody, offering him comfort in the midst of the turmoil of his day-to-day life. A more extensive gander at Kody's connections. Kody's sorrowful second likewise brings up issues about the condition of his connections generally. As his associations with Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robin become progressively stressed, obviously Kody is looking for security and certification in different parts of his life. His companionship with his best friend appears to make up for a shortfall that his relationships as of now can't. This dependence on his companion highlights a common topic in Kody's story, the trouble of keeping up with equilibrium and congruity in a plural family. Notwithstanding his earnest attempts, Kody has battled to meet the feelings of every one of his spouses, prompting sensations of hatred and distance. His bond with his companion, paradoxically, offers him a respite from these tensions, permitting him to act naturally without judgment or assumptions basically. Fans separated over Kody's tears. The discussion over Kody's personal second is demonstrative of the more extensive split between sister spouses fans. While certain watchers value seeing a more human side of Kody, others stay condemning of his activities and question whether this snapshot of weakness is sufficient to reclaim him in their eyes. One fan summed up the feeling, "It's great to see Kody being personal, however it doesn't eradicate the hurt he's caused his loved ones. I trust this second causes him to ponder what faithfulness truly implies." End. Kody Brown's close-to-home recognition for his dearest companion was an interesting and unforeseen snapshot of weakness on sister spouses. While it featured the profundity of their security and the significance of having an immovable emotionally supportive network, it likewise filled in as a distinct sign of the broke connections inside his loved ones. Whether this second will prompt any significant reflection or change on Kody's part is not yet clear, however it surely added another layer to his complex and frequently polarizing character. Fans will without a doubt keep on observing intently as Kody explores the difficulties of family, companionship, and self-revelation.